think we're live. There you go. What's going on, Jerome's? Ayah. Honestly, that was just one of those games where you're going to look back at the end of the season and you're just going to be, right? Because, the Eagles, despite a Herculean effort from Jalen Hurts, respect, and, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown went off, the Eagles were begging to get beat. They were. They're just like, hey, let's not win this game. Let's lose 3 in a row because we're the Eagles. And all the Vikings had to do was just be like, yep, we're going to win. But 1-6 in the red zone, 0-3 to start the game, and a pick 6. And the pass defense, the defense was solid in the middle of the game, but it just fell apart later on. That 79-yard touchdown to Devontae Smith was just, but yeah, there's certainly a game that the Vikings will want back, but sort of is what it is. Also, if and when J.J. McCarthy is healthy, I don't care that Kevin O'Connell said blah, 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 full week of practice. Like, if he's good to go, he starts against the Chargers. I don't care. Man, because I know the Carson Wentz has fought the good fight, but the Vikings are not going to win a Super Bowl this season with Carson Wentz. He is not the future. J.J. McCarthy is, and the Vikings just need a spark because you can put a lot of the red zone issues on Kevin O'Connell, on Blake Brandel, but a lot of them are on Carson Wentz as well. And Wentz is extremely uneven and inconsistent. And he doesn't really sense pressure very well. And also just fundamental tenets of the game. Hey, it's late in the game. The clock is running. Do not take a sack. Takes a sack. We got a red zone shot here. Whatever you do, don't do something stupid. Just intentional grounding. Just completely killing that drive. Hey, at least Will Reichard's good. So, there you go. Anyways, you got a question or comment, toss a couple bucks in the super chat. Def Not Nick, you $5 that just caught up on the Berserk match, and it was still less depressing than this. Bye. Is that anime? Probably. Thomas Larson, $5. That was piss poor. Everyone is to blame other than Will the Thrill. No excuse, and the rest were just terrible, disappointed. Yeah, that Eagles offensive line just grabbing on vice grip style every single freaking time. But yeah. Josh Brown's $2 playing like they deserve to lose. It's like Kevin O'Connell was playing not to lose, but like, bro, you were trailing. Like the urgency and clock management that Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings had when they were down 2 scores. Like I had to check the scoreboard a couple times. Like, why are you not getting on the ball? Why are you letting the play clock go down to 1? Why do you not have an urgency to score before the 2-minute warning so you can use that as an extra timeout? Just don't know. No. Also, Isaiah Rodgers, man. So last time he was in this building, he had probably the best defensive back game in NFL history. This one was the worst. Just big play after big play to Devontae, the backbreaker to A.J. Brown, 45 yards downfield. Just a rough day. That's a rough day all around. ZB, $2. Rodgers sucked all day. Cycle of 1 win, 1 loss continues. J.D. Gurge, $5. So Rodgers allowed like 300 yards by himself. Kevin McConnell sucks. No more quarterback controversy. Yes. You are. Hey, if you have to roll J.J. McCarthy out there, Hannibal Lecter style on a gurney, I do not care. Put him out there. Like, honestly, how bad the first half was for Wentz, if they would have decided to put Brosbrand, I would not have been mad. But Cat Daddy, $2. Vikings offense got exposed and play calling sucks. Yeah, this has not been Kevin McConnell's best season. And you could say it's on the offensive line. It's not really. Just there's no rhythm or flow or innovation in the red zone. Like, every time the Vikings get into the red zone, I'm just like, all right, this is going to be a great opportunity for Will to throw. First and goal from the 6. All right, Will to throw. Let's go. Mikhail Gossett, $2. As rough as I know it's going to be, JJ to the moon. Yes. I feel like this clearly showed that JJ McCarthy is going to be him. But, I mean, this game was just chock full of coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? And Blake Brandel, oh my God. I guess center is not his natural position. Where Brandel played a great game against the Browns, but this one, third down snap over the head of Wentz, ruined the Vikings' first red zone. The Jalen Carter instant pressure to the pick 6. Holding wiped out a touchdown. Third down in the red zone. A lot of quick pressure. Just wrecking drives. It's like watching Garrett Bradbury back there again. But Carson Wentz, of course, the pick 6. Yeah, there was instant pressure, but I feel like if there was a pressure, like he was still going to throw that one directly to Hunt. So, I don't know. The grounding was just crushing. Just a lack of awareness was bad. Third and forever defense. 3rd and 15. 3rd and 13. The 3rd and 13 one was the one that hurt the most. What hurts the most? Oh, yeah. Kleiner Shep, $2. What up? Traveler, $2. Is Kevin Conlon not the future head coach of the team? Well, you got a big extension, and I trust him to sort it out. But here's the thing, like you can love and believe in someone, but still be extremely frustrated about what just happened today. And this loss, you're off the bye, and you just turn in this, you know? Yeah, it took a long time to get into the running game. Jordan Mason was carving them up in the third quarter, which is good to see, but the Browns game, you lost a turnover battle, and you still won. That's an anomaly. But Wentz out here, the arm punt too on second down, just like live to fight on third down. I don't know, man. Like also, late in the game, Jefferson had those 3 deep shots where body language wise he was just not into it because those balls had 0% chance of being completed. Jefferson just randomly bodied like one of the corners one time. I thought it was like a George Pickens move. It's funny, man. Hawkinson, I feel like Hawkinson held on to that ball. And then defensively, Metellus out here. Metellus is good at a lot of things, covering A.J. Brown 1-on-1. Probably not it. Eric Wilson, sack and a half. Ivan Pace Jr. actually benched. So it was Wilson. It was Cashman. I thought they worked well together. Jalen Redmond is an emerging superstar. Diamond Dallas Turner, legacy game. He got half a sack. Jonathan Allen showed up as well. We've been hard on Jonathan Allen, but he was showing a lot of juice out there today. It was good to see. Isaiah Rodgers. Yeah. Oh, man. Rodgers went from the best cornerback performance in NFL history to one of the worst. Hey. Connor Slip, $2. What moves do you think we make at the deadline? I don't know. Reek Woolen? Sure. See, that's the most frustrating thing. This team doesn't have any glaring holes. That's what she said. And the offensive line should be getting healthy at this point. Maybe Brandel is not the center of the future. Who knows? Yeah. Also, defensively, I know D-line, nose tackle has been a talked about thing. Sexy Dexy, Quinton Williams, Jeffrey Simmons, cornerback-wise, sure. I don't know. Aaron Berglund, $20. Thanks, Aaron, for everything. Hope all is well. Watch you every day. Disappointing loss. A Vikings fan for life. Hey, thank you. A-Round. That's right. This has been $5. Just a heartbreaker. We feel like a normal team this year. On to the next one. Skull to the bowl. I know why people are so quick to jump ship on J.J. McCarthy. Plus, he's coming back with a vengeance. Back up in that ass with the resurrection. It's going to be good. Hey, at least Tyler Batty was looking good. Also, Tyler Batty had that shot for the tackle for loss on Saquon. Ooh, come on, man. Come on. Mikhail Gossett, $2. Any expectations for a Jordan Addison extension? Do it. Do it. I don't care if he gets suspended like every other week at this point. Addison was a spark plug, 9 for $128 on 12 targets. And Wentz has been force-feeding Addison, which is good to see. And also the fact that McCarthy and Addison had such good chemistry. So Wentz had his shot at the revenge game here against Philly. The script writers have to know that McCarthy versus Jim Harbaugh is going to be great theater and television. So screw it. Just start McCarthy at this point. I don't know. Retired vet for life, $5. Wentz looked like he was hurt all game. He had no zip on the ball. Yeah, we said it from his first throw. He was still doing that stupid sidearm thing, which I think has less to do with the shoulder and more to do with the ribs. And plus, you saw him throughout the game, holding the ribs, grimacing. Like, he was banged up. Maybe he shouldn't have been out there. I don't know. Jester, thy Unquist, $2. This team makes me drink, and I'm drunk. Skull. That's right, babe. Def Not Nicky, Terrence Newman, what you up to? I remember Newman was an assistant coach for like a year, and he's like, we don't get paid enough, and then quit. It's kind of funny. I feel like Pablo, $5. Kirk Cousins of years asked for help. No. You're going to roll with JJ, and if not, you're going to roll with Brosmer. That's what it should be. And as we said, like, Carson Wentz did not look right. And as we said, if the Vikings had a game week 6, I think Brosmer starts. Yeah, but it's all right. And, the Vikings have the alleged toughest remaining schedule. It is what it is. Bring it. Right. And as I said, like the Eagles, Jalen Hurts had this phenomenal legacy game. But the Eagles weren't that impressive. The Vikings were just very unimpressive at times, where the defense was great until it wasn't. The offense was completely inept and inert in the red zone. Carson Wentz was a walking mistake. It was just super frustrating, man. Yeah. But we're on to the Chargers, and everything will be good to go. All right. Also, look at the team numbers. All right, so everything is relatively equal across the board, but 2 or 3 on fourth down for the Eagles. I mean, Vikings are 7-15 on third down. It's pretty damn good. As I cough and die. Yeah, I know the Eagles got called for 8 penalties. That's what people are going to point at. But if you commit an infraction on every single play, they're not going to call on every single one. Right? Evans, $2. Like the outfit. At least that's a win, brother. That's right. Cat Daddy, $2. Wentz gets cut or traded before deadline. Nah, they'll hang on to him. Just a frustrating game all around. The defense, which was the strength. Hey, the pass defense, which was a strength, got shredded. Run defense, which was a weakness, did a damn good job on Saquon. And also, I think they only had 2 tush pushes. Actually, only ran 1. Yeah. But, oh my goodness. This is just immensely frustrating. And this isn't even a game. Like, there's clearly games where a team is outclassed. The Eagles were just simply better than the Vikings. That wasn't the case. I feel like this is 2 teams that are relatively even, but just one played better than the other today. And coming off of the bye, I know that the Eagles were off the mini bye, but the Vikings coming off the legit bye, this is just inexcusable. No urgency, no execution, no innovation, just disappointed all around. All right, starts with Kevin O'Connell, starts with Flores on this defense. Hey, at least special teams is good. So Coach Hatt. I mean, besides Reichard, Wright was fine, as well as Miles Price popped a nice little return. Ty Felton looking really good on special teams. It's good. Christian Ariza, $5. Corona time. All Rodgers has to do was not get flat-footed. Yeah. And that's what's really frustrating, too, is that Isaiah Rodgers in coverage has been pretty damn good all season long, but not today. Right? And you can just chalk it up to, it's just one of those days, but the Vikings needed this one, man. Just needed this one. 2 games in a row against 2 tough opponents. Chargers, short week, mini bye at Detroit. Say Detroit, man, Super Bowl. And J.J. McCarthy needs to be in this lineup as soon as possible. ASAF&P. Because I like that Carson Wentz has had some great moments. Game-winning drive against Cleveland. Respect there. But today was just not it. Plus, he's not healthy. It's pretty clearly that. So, I don't know, man. All right. Keep it tuned here. We'll have winners and losers out in a hot second. Keep Skull alive. I know it's frustrating right now, but remember our 24-hour rule. Whether it's a win or a loss, got to put behind you, especially on a short week. We're on to L.A. and the stupid Chargers. Bring it on. Def Don Nicky, $5. I don't want to hear a back-to-basic speech from Kevin McConnell. Some results would suffice. That's fair. It's fair. Anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for the super chats, your attention, your patronage, everything. Keep Skull alive.